Israel and the Jews. Why should you care? For several reasons. Israel, often referred to as the Holy Land, is regarded as the spiritual heart of Christianity. Primarily, it is the birthplace of Yeshua, Hebrew for Jesus, meaning salvation, the most renowned Jewish figure in history and the central figure of Christianity. According to the New Testament, Jesus was born in Bethlehem, a small town in the Judean region of Israel. He spent most of his life and ministry in Israel, with significant events like his baptism in the Jordan River, the Sermon on the Mount, and the Last Supper, all occurring in Israel. Additionally, many early events of the Christian church transpired in Israel. Apostles Peter and Paul, who played crucial roles in spreading Christianity, were both Jews who lived in the region. The Council of Jerusalem, considered a pivotal event in the early history of the Christian church, also took place in Israel. Besides its historical and biblical importance, Israel houses numerous holy sites considered sacred by Christians. These include the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, believed by some to be the site of Jesus' burial and resurrection, and the Garden Tomb, another site some consider Jesus' burial location. The Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, where Jesus is thought to have been born, is another important place for Christians. In fact, any avid reader of the Bible will quickly notice the recurring themes within it. Jerusalem is mentioned over 800 times in the Scriptures, and Israel appears over 2,300 times. Additionally, the epicenter of events is primarily in the land of Israel, with most main characters being Israeli Jews. The very first church was in Jerusalem, and its members were predominantly Jews. The apostles were Jews as well. In those days, Christianity was a Jewish denominational movement. As such, one would expect modern Israel to be the most Christian country on earth. I mean, Mecca, the birthplace of Muhammad and Islam, is 99.9% Muslim. However, modern Israel is vastly different. Today, only 0.05% of Israel's population consists of Jewish, whereby your parents are Jewish, believers in Jesus, and 1.9% are non-Jewish Christians, of all denominations. About half are Catholics. So as you can see, Jesus is not welcome here in his own land. In most parts of the world, the name Jesus carries either a positive or neutral connotation. In Islam, Jesus is considered a prophet. In Asia, where there are already millions of gods, adding another deity is not usually an issue. For instance, in Hinduism, the term deva refers to deities or celestial beings worshipped as aspects of the divine. Hinduism features many devas, each with distinct forms, attributes, and responsibilities. So adding one more to their list would likely not be problematic. In the West, even among secular people who may object to Christianity, sometimes for valid reasons, they typically have no issue with Jesus himself. However, in Judaism, there are many preconceived notions about Jesus, and these are overwhelmingly negative. As you will soon see, there are several historical, religious, and political factors contributing to the current situation. Whatever the reasons, I will argue that behind these reasons lies a spiritual catalyst. I believe that on a cosmic level, nothing is as terrifying to the devil as the idea that Jews will turn to Jesus. Satan knows that once Israel believes, it means game over for him. Romans chapter 11. As a result, he will do everything in his power to prevent Jews from accepting Christ. So far, he is doing a great job.